Hello friends, Scotty Rigtrup here with MarineMax Sailing Ski in Austin, Texas. What a beautiful day. Hey, this is a 2023 Harris 250 Sunliner. This is a 25-foot boat, super cool. That's really great about pontoon boats, and especially tri-toons. This boat has 3 pontoons, so you've got 3 holes breaking the water for you at all times, especially in the rough water. This boat's floating on top of the water already, but you cannot find a smoother riding boat out there. So much fun. Some of the really cool features about this boat, like the stowable cleats. Fold them up when you want to tie off to another boat or off to a dock. Fold it down, and now you're not stubbing your toes anymore. Of course, you got your docking lights. Those are for docking, they're not headlights. We're not going up and down the lake with them, but they're for your dock. So when you come up to your dock, turn on your docking lights. Otherwise, you can use your navigation lights. Oh, really cool feature also, fenders. So we have quick connect hanging fenders. So again, if you're coming up to a dock or you're going to tie off with another boat, clip one right here, clip one back towards the back. Your fenders are hanging down and protecting the side of your boat. Come on back this way. Now this is a sport model. So something cool about the sport model, what it makes it the sport model, is this guy right here. All right, so we have a functional tower. I'm going to tell you a little bit more about that here in a minute. And notice the double bimini. Tons of shade. Oftentimes, when you have a tower like this in a sport model, you won't see a front bimini. It'll just be a single bimini. So you got a double bimini, tons of shade, super comfortable. Come on back this way. Oh yeah, I want to show you the back of the boat. So as we come back here, the Chase Lounge seating, you'll hear me say this all the time, it's my favorite seating in the whole world. But I love the wraparound here. So Harris, they give you, fender storage right here. Makes it quick and easy to grab those and put them into position. Oh, and look back here. I don't know if you can see this, but you have stereo controls. Super cool. And this right here, this is your plug-in for a battery tender. So if you're away from the boat for a little while, you can always plug it into your offshore power and extension cord in the garage and keep your batteries all juiced up. Oh, and this engine right here. So this is a Mercury 250. So this is fuel-injected 4-cylinder. Tons of power. I mentioned this boat is already floating on top of the water already. But when you're zipping down the lake, compared to like a V-hull inboard-outboard boat, when those boats are getting in the rough water and they're going 30 miles an hour and they start to throttle back because, man, they're feeling that pounding, they might throttle back down to 25 or 22 miles an hour. With this engine and this boat, you can keep going 30 miles an hour through that rough water and just blow by those boats. Super fun. Come on aboard. So some really cool things that I love about the Chase Lounge seating is things like storage cooler, or not a storage cooler, a cooler. So you've got a drain plug there, so you can have your drinks back here. Power port, huge expansive storage down here. So all those big odd items that we would normally ever be able to store on a boat like this in these smaller compartments. Now we got space back here for that. Oh, and right here you got your tow bar again. So your towable stuff. Do a little bit of water skiing back here. Tow the kids on the towable as well. Telescoping ladder over here, get you in and out of the boat super easy. And let me show you this as well. So the Chase Lounge, this is a 3-positional back bench here. So right now it's in the forward seating position if you want to look forward, but with a touch of a hand, now it's rear facing. And one more position, if you're a sun worshiper like me, drops right down and it's nice and flat. Super cool. Now this tower that I was telling you about, the thing that makes this a functional tower is there's actually an anchor point on top. It's where your anchor light is, but you can actually put a rope up there, and if you had some friends or family or kids that want to do a little bit of wakeboarding, they will love having that anchor point up high like that. Let me tell you a little bit about the helm. So of course you have twin swivel captain's chairs. Everybody loves that. But at the helm, some things I love, you have the JL audio, this bit of an upgraded system with the subwoofer on board. You have an 11-inch Simrad, super cool, all your graphics you could ever want to know about the engine, your depth, things like that. The thing that I really want to tell you about though is this Mercury system. This throttle actually has the active trim feature. So the active trim feature just takes all the managing of trimming up the engine or trimming it down, takes it all away from you. All you need to do is throttle up. This system actually reads the RPMs of the engine, and it's GPS based, so it's getting information from the satellites about speed. It's combining that with the RPMs of the engine, And as we're coming up out of the hole, it's going to trim the engine down all the way. Now, as we get up underway and we're going down the lake 25, 30 miles an hour, it's a good idea to let the bow rise a little bit. Let the boat get up out of the water so you have less resistance. And so the active trim system is actually going to trim the engine up, allow the bow to rise, okay? And that's going to give you improved fuel efficiency. Oh, and also in a power turn, it actually will read that you're going into a power turn, and it's going to trim up and allow you to keep a more consistent speed throughout the turn, which is super cool. Anyway, so that's a little bit about the helm. And of course, you got your tilt steering. Who doesn't like a little bit of tilt steering in their life? Come on over here to the side here. A feature that I really like is a stowaway table. Of course, you got cup holders. I don't know if you've noticed, but there's cup holders everywhere on this boat. But this is fun. This stows quick and easy. Nothing like prepping your charcuterie board right there. And then coming forward, you'll notice things like the belly storage. Tons of room down there. If the kids are misbehaving, I'd put them in there. And then, of course, you've got your armrests here on the side, storage underneath the seats. This is such a great boat. Oh, and I almost forgot, but let me back up and show you. We have a charging pad here on the helm for your electronic devices as well. Well, that's a whirlwind tour, but that's a few things that are really neat about this beautiful Sunliner 250. Friends, if you live and play in the Austin region, come by and see me, or give me a call or text me at 830-220-0848, or maybe, just maybe, I'll see you at the lake.